everybody there in YouTube land. This is Rockin' Spirit, aka Jen, coming to you live out in the middle of nowhere. I'm actually driving some country roads on my way to a remote destination. And when I'm out here on these country roads, I do a lot of thinking because there's not a whole lot else to do but to drive and think. And I'm driving along up and down windy, curvy roads, not really any reception by phone. Just can't really call or talk to anybody. This is really remote, very far out in the country. And as I'm thinking and asking the Lord to protect me on my journey and to keep me safe and keep my vehicle sound so that I can make it there and back home without any issues or problems. And a sign was up in front of me, and I took my eyes off the road for a second as I took in the Mark Twain sign, and then immediately took my eyes back to the road, and in a split second there was a turtle in the road that I did not have enough time to react for, and I hit the turtle and killed it, and was very, very upset by that, because as I talked to the Lord about it after it happened, I told the Lord that I was sorry, and I felt awful for allowing this vehicle that I'm in charge of. I took my eyes off the road for a second to look at a sign, which I understand signs are there to look at, but I didn't have my eyes on the road, and as a result, this vehicle at that moment was used as a vehicle for destruction, as it took the life of something. And it caused me to think about how often we use ourselves as a vehicle of destruction. And you know, we're given the body that houses our soul and spirit. We're given that body on loan from the Lord, and we're to be a steward over it and not only take care of it, but to also make sure it's not a vehicle for destruction, but that it is a vehicle that takes us to places that we offer life and love and support. And, you know, I just found it to be very humbling to be in control of something like a vehicle, a car, and to not be on guard and not be exercising caution and keeping your eyes on the road and that vehicle, because you're not managing it well and doing a just an excellent job driving it, it ends up being a vehicle for destruction to something or someone else, and even yourself, you know. So I guess just to tie this all in is be careful how you drive your vehicle. Number one, keep your eyes on the road and take great respect of that blessing and ability that you have to have a vehicle and to have a license to drive it. And then by the same thing is being thankful and appreciative of the vessel, your body that the Lord has given you, and to manage that correctly and take good care of it, and don't take your eyes off of what you're doing in your physical body, because it is going to be a vehicle for destruction, or it's going to be a vehicle that takes you to places that God has for you, places of honor and love and service to others. And so with that, you have to tie everything in life back to God's Word and to His plan. We're not just happenstance. We're not just hanging out here on this earth for no rhyme or reason. There's a plan and a purpose, and there's a God who appointed you to it, and He gives you that will and free rein to navigate within that blessing of life. And really, we just need to be good stewards, and we need to be wise and thoughtful, and you have to be deep in some respect. You can't just live with your head barely hanging onto your shoulders, acting like just another day, just another hour, no big deal, doesn't matter what I do, there's no effect, not really in the scheme of things. And yes, there is a huge effect in the scheme of things. And every second, every moment, every thought, every action, every deed, there is a plan and a purpose that it brings. There's a cause and effect to all of it. One decision that you make, one move that you make affects other things in your future. So it is a very, very serious, but we're supposed to have a good time. It's a blessing to be given life, and God gives us so many opportunities that are just amazing experiences and character building and just joyful and blessed. But we need to be good stewards over the damage and the danger that is involved in living on this planet, and we need to take care and take caution and be thankful and wise. So with that, God bless and make it a great day.